Makes you think, should I not be going out as well? Where are these people going? Well, Jan, they could be going to Vlieland because that is about the time we know. So, bye bye. See you on marine traffic. I certainly don't hope it's gonna be a day like this because the water pump thingy broke. So now there's no way for me to pump water. And also the fridge broke. I had already opened this for a while to see if it would help it if it cooled better, but it doesn't do anything. So I just turned it off, and it will save me a lot of energy because it's just pumping all day long and it's just not cooling. So first I'm gonna fix the water thing, and then I'm gonna fix the fridge thing, and then I hope that's it for the day. Let's see. It's actually one of these moments that I'm happy with myself. I'm storing this box there. I'm moving it around time to time. Driving me totally nuts. But I know there is a spare pump in there. So that's good. Now let's just hope I have the pedal as well. I think I found the weak spot in these pumps. So mine broke off. So I thought I have a spare one. But that's actually broke as well. So that's not working. But fortunately, in the bag of goodies, there is one spare. Oh, thank you, Harry. Good to remind that this is the last one. So this is the pumpy thingy. Just need to unlock these two, and then it should open up. Should be able to get it out. So with the broken lever out, this should be good to go. Let's give it a try. Welcome back to another episode of Sailing Wind Rose, where I want to go sailing for an extended period of time. And I actually have good news for you because I am about to plan that. So that will be in an upcoming video, but then at least you know what I intend to do when I intend to do that. For now, I had a water pump to attend to. Well, I fixed it, put it in, pump, water, go, right? We have the new one down there. This needs the pumpy thingy. Okay, exciting. Maybe I should fill it with water. I don't know. I might have installed it the wrong way around. Guess what? I installed it the wrong way around. I have to get it all out again. Oh my lord. And getting it all out again means getting the pump out, which is already a pump in the but also deconstructing the pump all over again. Anyway, let's get to it. Alright, take 2. Feeling a little bit insecure because today is not the day that everything goes according to plan. Oh, dopje. Let's do it like this, have a bit more feeling. Okay, still not a lot happening actually. I kinda get it and I'm such a dumbass. Got it, 3rd time lucky. To give you an idea why it takes about an hour to get this pump out, deconstructed, reconstructed and back in again, let me take you along a little bit. At least I'm getting more and more handy in uninstalling the pump. Let that be the upside. As long as the screws work, I'm not screwed. So allow me to explain what I was doing wrong all the time so you at least understand. It is a water pump. It is there to pump water from the tank to the crane. Easy does it. To prevent it from going backwards or the wrong way, there is a membrane. The water can flow from the green to the red, but not from the red to the green arrow. And in all my attempts, I misplaced these membranes. In the first attempt, I put them in such a way that the water was basically sucking from the crane to the tank. But as there is no water in the crane, not a lot was happening and hence you only hear air. In my second attempt, I was able to suck up some water because it was from the tank, but most of it went from the left chamber via the top valve to the right chamber and then back, which was also not very useful. And my last and final attempt, I finally figured out how it worked and I connected it in the right way. So I spat it all together and I was ready to put it back in. 3rd time lucky. There we go. It works. It's back in working order. Oh shit, but it's leaking. Where is it leaking? Come on! I always think that if something like this happens on a day, that might be a day with bad luck, but I figured, well, I had quite a lot of bad luck already. If this is it, I should be able to sail. Before I set sail, I actually noticed that there was a celebrity in the harbor. Laura Dekker and her boat Guppy. From all legendary boats that I did not expect. This is the last one. Look at it. Guppy. I can hardly call this a guppy because it's a big ass boat, but Laura Dekker. There's an example. This is the lady. So having everybody said goodbye, waved at everybody, Rix and Tijl. Thank you for pushing me off and being such amazing neighbors. Really loved it. Also your mental support. It was time to go. So we said goodbye and off we went. Nou, daar gaat hij. Je bent los hoor. Helemaal los. Moet nu heel even wachten. Ja.
Yes, duwtje?
Een duwtje kan geven.
Je bent los. Ja, nu met de kont een klapje en dan gaat hij met de wind gaat hij door de wind.
Oh, netjes.
Ja, dat gaat altijd goed.
Maar eerst. Alleen nog lopen. Ja, net. Helemaal alleen. Heel veel plezier, goeie vaart.
Dank jullie wel.
Hoi hoi.
We are on our way again. Slang coming in. It's the big harbor from Texel. Thank you, Texel, for an amazing time. I have loved every minute of it. I was happy to go home, but I loved it. Thank you so much. And I'm on my way again. I'm sailing. Well, actually I'm on engine. But going over the Bollen, which on the map is rather shallow, which in avionics says there is 4 to 5 meters of water, so I'm kind of poking in between. I was at 26, I'm now at 11, so I'm keeping one eye on the depth meter and one eye on my camera. Steady we go, I guess. Steady we go. So far, so good. Enjoying it to the fullest. Wow. I hate harbors and getting in and out, but I love to be on the water, man. I thought at low tide there wouldn't be so much current here, but if you look at the buoy, you can actually see it creates quite a drag. And I see that in the speeds because we're doing 4.5 over ground, 4.5 through water, 4.6, 4.7, and we're doing 2.7 over ground. So we're, and this isn't always correctiomundo, so to say. But 2 knots of current, I believe we have. Yeah. This actually does remind me of Vlieland, where I had the same sort of thing, which was also inching along. Quite interesting. In my excitement, I actually found only later that I had departed 1 hour too early, hence I was having quite a bit of current to plow into. But there was more excitement because all of a sudden I saw something that I couldn't remember that I had seen before. Zeehondjes! Yeah! I have used these binoculars already for quite a few times, and I would never thought that they would be this useful. But I can see them, you can't. There are seals over there on the bank, so I'm not sure if we get close enough, but if we do, I will show them to you. But I can look with my binoculars and I can actually see them. And it's the bloody first seals that I've ever seen here, I guess. Like, how's that possible? I do like it. If you're sailing even on engine, time is going super slowly, well, it flies. And before I knew it, I was at the other end of the Stevinsluizen and it was ready to be back on the IJsselmeer. Windmills, new windmills and deltawerken closing off the Waddensea from the IJsselmeer. And making sure the Zuiderzee is protected against storms. And they're quite busy with it indeed. Now let's see if we can get through this, through the locks. But in all honesty, there was no wind. And that makes it quite a lot easier. But the green light, the Stevinsluizen. Thank you very much, Stevinsluizen. Toch altijd wel weer fijn. Toch altijd wel weer fijn. To have checked them off. I'm on Sweetwater again. And it's interesting because it smells different. It smells sweet. And that was not a joke. It smells sweet. Not literally like sweet. I have a bit of a melange going on here because I left the salt. But I think for now it's for the better. It was just too complicated for me with all the Waddenhavens being so extremely busy. Also today I saw a whole fleet of boats going there. It's just jam-packed full all the time, and I shouldn't worry about it, but I do, which is annoying. But now I'm heading back to what I know. Tomorrow I'm going to see what the wind is doing. If it is 4-5 fish, I might go out, or I might visit Medemblik if I actually get there. I don't know actually. I want to enjoy sailing, so I also want to see Medemblik. I'm actually quite curious. I have never been there. I'm a Dutch person and I have never been to Medemblik. Well, that's what I like about sailing. You kind of explore new territories every now and then. More often not than yes, you know. But on a holiday like this you have the opportunity, so you should take it, I guess. Sun's setting, birds are flying, and I am approaching Marina Medemblik. I'm actually not sure if I did that before, but I have my navigation lights on. Oh. I think that's the first. Like, how is that possible? Nah, that can't be a first. I must have used them before, but at least they're on. Time for a little snack. A welcome snack. Some tea, a banana, and an apple. There's another marina here as well. And that I knew, but I didn't know it was this big. So a memory can be a weird thing, because I do remember now that I was actually in that harbor with Tanjung Priok when I had my first sail to Texel. But anyway, I went browsing through Medemblik and I found it rather amusing. First off, they have a steamboat service, which I had never seen, nor the steamboat nor the service. They have this old train station where they have steam trains still running. Not very environmentally friendly, but still fun, I guess. And they have a connection with that steam train to basically the whole area there, including Enkhuizen and the Zuiderzeemuseum. And that I found rather amusing, because I also didn't know that. So this must be a touristy hotspot if you know actually it's there and you're a tourist. But as a Dutchman, I don't know. So now I know, and I thought it was fun. But after all this hard work and walking around, obviously I did what I do best these days when I'm not walking: making something to eat. So yes, I feel quite bad about this. I also feel quite bad about all the food that I threw away. My funky pizza. And these. But it smells, and it's because the cooling installation stopped working, so the freezer is broken. And looking at the onion, I actually learned something, because I noticed the onion, and I thought it would stay long, very good, very long. is with the bananas, and I think that is a problem. I think bananas make everything ripe too fast, so you don't have to be on a cruise for years on end to figure that out. You could just go on a holiday for 2 weeks and have the freezer die on you, and then you instantly know what to do. So next time I'm gonna put the onions at a different spot as the potatoes. But I did like the little hangy thingy, but maybe I should make another hangy thingy there. So I solved that. Anyway, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm making Mike's golden noodles with chili peppers, broccoli and cashew nuts. Apparently the guy did 5 times around Cape of Horn. One of the best solo sailors in the world, has 250,000 sea miles. Wow. On sea he eats fresh frozen food. But when he's in the harbor, he apparently seems to make this dish. So I'm going to make that, but then not with broccoli, because it died on me, but with haricot vert, which is almost dying on me as well. So I figured let's use that. So yeah, let's go. So this really is one of the most delicious recipes I've ever had. And even though it's with haricot vert and not the broccoli, I think it's really tasty. Oh, this one is one to remember. A good decision to go to Medemblik, and a good decision to go back to the IJsselmeer. A comfortable and a better controllable environment if you are sailing on your own with less complexity. And I think that's good, especially if this is your first holiday on your own. As I said, I am working on a final planning. That video is upcoming, but first I need to bring Wind Rose back to Amsterdam. That will be in the next episode. Hope to see you there. Hope to see you soon. Leave a like if you've liked it. Leave a comment if you have an opinion. And hit subscribe if you want to know how we are going and where we are going in our upcoming trip, which is becoming more and more clear. Hope to see you next time. Cheers, boys and girls.